and reaching your dreams. To all my fighters out there, let's keep reading. Also, who you hang out with affects your thoughts. Hang out with people who want to win, who see a positive angle on life. You ever hung out with people that all they do is complain and all they do is focus on the negative? Don't hang out with the complainers. At the start of our adult lives, we just have the friends we grew up with. But from then on, we choose our friends, so choose wisely. Okay, choose wisely. Before I perform, definitely before I speak, I like to clear my mind and get my thoughts together. I can't be chatting with dozens of people and have an in-depth conversation with them right before I hit a stage, or I will lose my focus. I used to think that renewing my mind was a one-time event. Now I realize if I don't renew my mind daily, it gets negative. Isn't that true? I used to think, yeah, you just renew your mind. But no, you got to keep washing this thing because we constantly have these negative thoughts. We have like thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands of thoughts daily. And we want to make sure we get the negative. We always lean negative. That's why we need to get positive, okay? Yes, Manifest sometimes has contaminated thoughts. But when that happens, I say, that's not my thought. I'll say this out loud. My thoughts are peaceful, joyful, loving. And I'll think on these things. I have the mind of Christ. I'm more than a conqueror. I walk in love, not in fear. Now I challenge thoughts when they try to enter, and I guard my mind like an angel standing in front of the gates of heaven. I don't just let any thought come in and try to root itself in my mind and wreak havoc. I pull that sucker out of there and I throw it in the trash where it belongs. Sometimes you're going to have some of the most crazy, insane thoughts, like killing yourself, like robbing someone, just doing something totally gnarly, something totally just toxic, just ridiculous, and you need to take that thought and throw it in the trash, okay? Because that thought came from the pit of hell, okay? If you're thinking of taking your life or anything like that, you need to know God loves you. There's a plan, there's a purpose for your life. Romans 12:2 says this, don't copy the behavior and customs of this world, but let God transform you into a new person by changing the way you think. Then you will learn to know God's will for you, which is good, pleasing, and perfect, okay? I love the idea that it says, changing the way you think. How do you change the way you think? By reading different stuff, listening to different stuff, watching stuff that challenges your mindset on things. I had a lot of things challenge me the way I see God, the way I see life, the way I look at money, the way I look at relationships. I used to look at women a certain way until I started to get better perspective. I used to look at business and marketing and music and songwriting totally different than the way I did before. And I'm constantly changing. Change is the only thing that doesn't change, my friends. And so you got to get used to change. But you always want to be growing and renewing your mind. And that's why I'm doing these videos for you right now, because I want to help you renew your mind. I want to help you unplug from that social media garbage, that CNN trash news. I don't care what it is. They're not talking about the good news. They're talking about all the negative news because they're trying to startle you, grab your attention, and get you all worried. It's like a small form of terrorism. They're trying to cause terror in your heart, in your mind, so that you're full of fear instead of full of faith. What I'm trying to do is I'm trying to get you to pump up and kick the fear, punch the fear in the face, okay, and get the fear out of there and get your faith built up. Because when your faith and your energy and your actions is built up, you're going to do stuff, you're going to move, you're going to do things, okay? I wanted to go skateboarding this morning, have some fun, got a flat tire. Skateboarding park was closed. Okay, let's move on. What's the next thing I can do? Well, I can shoot this video. I can go write some songs. Maybe you can't do something, but you can do something. All right? Don't focus on what you can't do. Focus on what you can do. I want to encourage you to get a copy of this. Click the link below this video. You can get the ebook and audiobook package for a discount, or you can get the fighter book. I'm going to read tomorrow why thoughts are beliefs. Hey, I want to remind you that a fighter isn't someone who never fails. A fighter is someone who never quits. Peace.